we need to come back to integrity. We need to come back to our deep set values. We need to come back to our norms. We need to come back to choosing to do the right thing even when no one is watching. So today we are going to sign our integrity pledges. We are going to make a public commitment to fighting against corruption. You are going to sign the pledge as a public announcement to say, in my sphere of influence where I work, I am not going to tolerate corruption that happens under my watch. You are going to make a public commitment that I am going to refuse, I am going to resist, and I am going to report any corruption that happens within my sphere of influence. It has been rightfully alluded to before that the Zimbabwe Anti-Corruption Commission, under Section 255, where we derive our mandate, we have been tasked to take lead in the fight against corruption. What this then implies is that for ourselves to be able to take lead, there must be complementary effort that is coming from people who are complementing this leadership. So what it means then is, fighting corruption is not our responsibility alone as the Zimbabwe Anti-Corruption Commission. And if we are going to win this fight against corruption, we need to do a holistic approach to make sure that no one is left behind, to make sure that our society and our people are positioned in a way that they are willing to also make sure that they join and participate effectively in this fight against corruption. This is what we are saying, and this is the background about integrity committees and integrity pledges. We are coming back to you to try and talk to you, have these conversations. So you are going to read the pledge, but what you are going to find out is there is nothing new on this pledge. Majority of the things that you are going to pledge to, we are already doing it. You will find there are other clauses that I'm pledging to be humble, I'm pledging to work with agents of government in making sure that corruption becomes a thing of the past. This is what we are going to pledge to do today. To involve ourselves in this fight against corruption. To participate, to also engage in trying to make sure that we eradicate corruption for good. I know when I'm speaking in front of you today, because of the levels corruption has reached in this country, there's someone who's doubting right now in their hearts that we are just probably doing this because we want to tick boxes, or probably because there are cameras, we want to gallivant, or we want to showboat. That is not the issue. We are doing this with the belief that as many as you are, 150 people from your ministry, if they sign their pledges today, if we get 5 from the 150, that will think twice. That will spare a second thought when they when they want to commit corruption, because they signed this integrity pledge. If we have 5 people who will remember that I am not going to commit corruption because I have signed an integrity pledge, for ourselves we would have achieved a very, very key result early. Why? Because we are believing that if we put our hands